The New York Times' Bret Stephens ridiculed over his response to being called a bedbug on Twitter. The opinion columnist sending an angry email to the professor who posted the joke and also alerting the school's provost. Among those also mocking Stephens for his thin skin is the president, who posted to Twitter this morning he is now quitting Twitter after being called a bedbug. Tough guy. Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez also chiming in. My own friends roast me harder than that. Let's bring in Fox News media analyst and host of MediaBuzz, Howard Kurtz is here. Howie, great to see you in Washington.
Same here.
Awesome to have you here. So I'm not sure how to handle this.
Bedbug-gate?
I can't believe how much bedbug is in the news right now. I mean, let's go to the original tweet that set all of this off.
Sure.
This is the bedbugs are a metaphor. The bedbugs are Bret Stephens, and then all chaos ensued.
Well, the only real news here is the New York Times newsroom actually has bedbugs on every floor. Now, this is a tweet from Dave Karpf. He's a rather obscure professor at George Washington University here, and he was playing off the Times bedbugs news. So first of all, I'm called a bedbug, much worse than a bedbug every day
Howie,
before
not
breakfast.
You.
Oh, well,
No.
sure. Second of all, this was an amazingly thin-skinned reaction on the part of Bret Stephens, because this had 0 retweets. Nobody would have heard of this thing except for the letter that he sent to the professor and to the professor's boss. The professor now has a piece in Esquire saying Bret Stephens is trying to squelch his free speech. He's getting it from Trump. He's getting it from AOC, all over one satirical bedbug tweet.
Well, because we know what the social media atmosphere is, and if you're on Twitter, you see that there's some not-so-friendly people out there, so you have to have some thick skin. So they're suggesting he doesn't. Bret Stephens went on MSNBC to respond. Here he is in his own words.
A professor at George Washington University described me as a bedbug, or a metaphorical bedbug, just in the context of the New York Times having a bedbug problem in our building. And I think that kind of rhetoric is dehumanizing and totally unacceptable, no matter where it comes from.
His words.
You know, the letter that he wrote to the professor actually wasn't that bad, in which he said, why don't you come to my house and meet my wife and kids and then see if you would call me a bedbug to my face. And if he'd just done that, I don't think this would have blown up. But copying the guy's boss does look like an attempt to get him in trouble or worse at work. And that's given the prominence, this guy's a Pulitzer Prize winner, he's a very good writer, but given his prominence, it looks like using an elephant gun to attack a flea, and that's why this is blown up. And now, as you mentioned in the intro, Bret Stephens deleting his Twitter account.
It just feels like we're bordering on the absurd a little bit here. Don't you think, Howie? I mean, this is where we are today. I'll move on from that, and I'll talk about Bernie Sanders' new plan to save journalism by going after corporate media. Here he is in his own words. In his op-ed, he writes, after decades of consolidation and deregulation, just a small handful of companies control almost everything you watch, read, and download. Given that reality, we should not want even more of the free press to be put under the control of a handful of corporations and benevolent billionaires who can use their media empires to punish their critics and shield themselves from scrutiny. So Bernie Sanders wants to save the free press.
Well, I'm very impressed that any presidential candidate has that as a goal. But what you just read about benevolent billionaires, who went on to say they are using their corporate empires to punish their critics, with a couple of possible exceptions. He doesn't have any evidence of that. In fact, the rich guys who have bought the Washington Post, the Boston Globe, the LA Times, are revitalizing those papers. This reads to me like an anti-corporate screed. He doesn't like big media mergers. He thinks they should disclose whether there'll be layoffs. There are always layoffs.
And that is something that works for him.
Yeah, sure. He wants to boost the role of unions, and he goes after the tech companies, Google and Facebook, saying they are cannibalizing the news organizations. Now, that much is true, but I don't see how the government stops that, because every news organization wants to promote its stuff in places like Facebook. So I think what's really going on here, Sandra, is that Bernie Sanders is not happy with his coverage, particularly from the Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos, and he has made charges about that. So this, I think, is the backstory to why he suddenly has issued this manifesto.
And his way of taking them on.
Yeah.
Howie Kurtz, great to see you here.
Nice to have you in Washington.
Thank you.